this to me is the ultimate vlogging setup, especially for somebody who wants to keep it simple, doesn't want to learn how to use a DSLR and do all of that stuff. This is the route that you want to go. Alright, so a few weeks back, I got the camera. I'm recording this on right now. So I got a GoPro Hero 5 because I wanted the whole Karma drone system, but I realized with the drone system that I couldn't plug in external audio into this GoPro, into the Hero 5. One, because I needed an external adapter. Two, because there's no place for the mic to mount, and if I had the Karma grip and the Karma drone, it just wouldn't work. So I decided to go ahead and get the GoPro with the idea in mind that later on I could get the Karma system. And then the other day, I was doing some research and found that everything just became available to make the GoPro Hero 5 the ultimate vlogging setup. So right now, what you're hearing is the audio from the Rode Micro microphone plugged into the GoPro Hero 5, and in between the GoPro Hero 5 and the Rode Micro, or Video Micro, is the GoPro $50 audio adapter. This setup is absolutely perfect because it's small, it's portable, and more than anything else, it's super easy. Now, I saw Casey using a vlogging camera much like this with a big DSLR, and that was the inspiration for this, hands down. But I'm not as complicated as Casey, and I don't need as high tech. All I need is super simple to hit record and to go. And that's what this setup will really allow for you to do. The first thing you're gonna need is this metal case that you see here. And what this does is it protects your GoPro and it adds mounts for accessories to your GoPro. It does a really good job protecting it, and then you can basically customize the GoPro to do whatever you want. Really snug, it doesn't shake around in there. And then you get more options. You can actually mount your GoPro onto stuff. Now what you'll also need is the GoPro tripod attachment as well, and this will help you mount the GoPro onto other stuff. When it comes to the GoPro casing, what I love about it is it has the cold shoe mount, so it can mount a microphone or a light or a bracket for additional accessories, and there's other holes on it that you can mount other stuff. The GoPro sits snugly inside. You just sneak it in through the back. There's a little wing nut that you tighten on it, and then you put a little door down on the back if you want it. Now that does make it harder to get the SD card and the charger and all of that stuff, or get the battery out of it, but it does make it super simple. Now once you have that, you can slip the Video Micro or the Rode Micro microphone right on the top, and it fits perfect. And with linear mode, which is what I'm recording on and what I record with 9 times out of 10, you can't see the little windsock hanging off of it. The audio is already a ton better. I'm not like touching the microphone like I was before if I was holding the GoPro by my hand. As I'm holding this and switching hands back and forth as I record this, or setting it down and setting it up for other shots, what ends up happening is that you hear the tripod bending and the tables, you know, sounds on the table, etc. The sound transfers up to the GoPro. But with this Video Micro, you get none of that. So it actually sounds really, really good, even when handing it back and forth. And whatever this microphone is facing is going to be an extreme focus audio-wise. So what I do with the USB-C on the GoPro is I plug it in facing downwards. So this is at like a 90 right inside of here. What I do with the cable is I wrap it around the front and pull it through the back so that none of the cable has a ton of tension on it, but so it's still tight and snug. Now this does, with the microphone on it and all these cables, it does make it a little bit harder to go in and out of my backpack, but hopefully this also will encourage me to record and for you to record a little bit more. Now the Joby Gorilla tripod also has this little ball joint and head on it that you'll want to get. They sell the tripod with and without, but from what I've seen, it's more cost effective to get it with. It can get a little tiring, but I tried this with a DSLR and that was pretty much not doable for me. So what you can do is easily pick it up, and right now it is recording me as I'm also kind of recording this. And it's cool to get more distance on it. All you gotta do is kind of bend these legs a little bit. So if you're wanting to do daily vlogging or videos and you're wanting to capture it, this is a setup I highly recommend. And on top of that, you have a GoPro, which is an extremely versatile camera. I learned by using the Session myself that you can just hit record and start talking and you're good to go. This GoPro Hero 5 does the same, and then it has the screen and all those good things. So I've done the research for you. All of the links to the stuff I'm showing you and I've talked about today are in the description below. This just came out and all of these things are just available now. I saw the GoPro microphone adapter. Hopefully hopefully those are still on GoPro's site or on Amazon or wherever. But this little metal casing is really the thing that you're gonna need if you want your GoPro to do anything beyond sitting on a tripod or being, simply recording. So that's my review on the Hero 5 for vlogging and my setup. If you want all of this, I've made it super simple. It's all in the links below, so you can go and click through those and get those things ordered. Subscribe now if you want to see how I do my vlogs. They're not really daily, but they're documentary, kind of day in the lifestyle. And if you're into entrepreneurship, health, optimizing your body, your relationships in every aspect, then I invite you to go ahead and subscribe to my channel right now to get updates, and I'll even be sharing more gear and stuff like that as I go. It's not really my thing, but I do love sharing, and I know how much time it took me to get this all situated the way I wanted. I did a lot of research. It's been distilled down for you. So thanks so much for watching this video, and hopefully I'll see you over in the next.